So I'm caught between two choices currently. This shows progress. Caught between two choices: getting home and not having recorded an episode, and knowing full well if I get through the door, that's it. I'm not recording an episode. Like, even if I think I will and I want to, I won't actually do it. Or getting off the bus from town from work, clicking record, and walking from the bus stop to home. Although it's only going to take me 3 minutes, so walk past my house. Fucking hell. Walk past the house, carry on going. Hopefully my partner doesn't see me walking past the house, because I'm going to look fucking mental. And carrying on for a little while, taking a left up a hill, down a hill, back around, for a little bit of time to be able to record just a short episode. That's mental that I'm doing that, but that's better than not doing it at all, because if I tell myself I'll just do it when I get in, I won't, because there's loads of reasons. See, this is a thing with procrastination, right? There's loads of things that get in the way. When I get indoors, I'm going to want to take my coat off, take my boots off, put on a pair of joggers, get comfortable, maybe have a shit, or at least a wee, put the kettle on, and then be like, right, I need to get comfy, say hello to her, give her a kiss, squeeze her boob, a million little things that I have to do. And then she might ask something, she might say, oh, can you quickly do this, or whatever. And then I have to go somewhere quiet where she's not there, because I don't really like her listening while I'm doing it, because it's weird. It puts me off that someone's listening to my fucking, what do you call it, verbal diarrhea. So rather than do that, knowing full well that I'm going to find every other reason not to do it, I chose to get off the bus and hit record, which actually is fucking progress. Now, if I could do that every day, or not every day, because I can do it out and about like I have done the last couple of days, I record them out and about, that's fine. But if I don't, for whatever reason, this is my last stand. This is the last moment to be able to produce something. What I'd like to do is record 3 or 4 in a day, and then have them on. Right, I'm passing my house. I'm not looking towards the house. I don't want to make eye contact with her. Not that she stands at the door or the window looking for me, but just happened, if I walked past, looked, and she stood in the window for whatever reason looking at me, it would just be weird. Anyway, I've passed the house now, so I can't say I can't. Maybe she hasn't got home yet. So that's progress, isn't it? That's a little bit of progress. I think when you're like me, like an emotional fuckwit, who his mental health is kicking him in the cock quite a lot at the moment, you got to celebrate your little wins when they come. And this is a little win, do you know what I mean? This is nothing. This is, I managed to get off the bus and pressed record on a fucking app. Fucking hell. How bad are you? Like, how bad is your mental health and your inability to fucking do stuff? That's a victory. Because that's the hardest part for me. The hardest part isn't uploading it or finding a fucking title for it, because I just write any old nonsense, any old silliness that would grab someone's eye, and then a little quick description, and pressing go live or schedule. That bit isn't hard. That bit's probably the easiest bit. The hardest bit is just doing it at all, just hitting that record. And it's like, that sounds easy, doesn't it? Because all you have to do is use your finger and press the red button. But it's everything that leads up to that. Shall I do it? Shan't I do it? Shall I open that app? I'll do it in a minute. Shall I do it in a minute? What if I do it later? What if I do it in 10 minutes time? What? Oh, fuck it. Should I just do it tomorrow? That's the problem. That's always my problem, is debating with myself. Should I do it? And then, if I sit there too long, I'll ask myself questions like, why would someone want to listen to it? Oh, you're a fucking idiot. No one's going to want to listen to your stupid face. Or, you're just a fucking loser. People are going to think you're a twat. What if your family hear it? Why do you need people's validation? It's going to be poor quality. All those sorts of questions. That's what stops it. That's the harder part. That's the things that get in the way. This hill isn't really a hill. It's a gentle incline. But when I'm stomping in my giant boots and talking into a fucking pair of headphones or earphones or whatever the kids are calling them these days, I can't fucking breathe. And I haven't vaped walking up this hill. The fuck is that? It's weird what we see laying in the street. But yeah, so this is a small victory. I might even title this one Small Victory. Look, here's the other thing as well, right? I desperately need to not look at listens and views of my shit, because it's fucking disheartening. Does that make sense? It's disheartening when you want people to listen or watch, maybe comment, follow, subscribe, all those weird things that social media encourage people to do, and then you're looking and you're watching. At least I do, and it can become a little bit obsessive. Like I remember, I used to do TikTok a while ago, last year, like the middle of last year, and I was doing it relatively frequently. But I'd post a video in the morning, and the rest of the day, every 10 minutes, I'd be opening the app to see how many views it got. And rarely was I happy. Like, one video got, I don't know, like 12,000 views, which is relatively nice. Most of my views were like between the 200 and 500 view mark, which is shit. But with that, then you just feel disheartened. You're like, oh, fucking hell, it's shit. But of course it's going to be shit, and that's the bit that I need to remind myself, or if you're doing it as well, you need to remind yourself, is it is going to be shit early on. No one knows who you are. Do you know what I mean? You may as well just be walking around town shouting words. Don't do that. That's a terrible thing to do. But you're just starting out, so I have to get in better habits of just leaving it be, not looking at the views, and respond to messages. Like if someone comments on your video or your podcast or in the DMs, then respond to that. But other than that, just don't worry. Just leave it. Let it be. It's there now. Let it grow on its own. And if it grows, it grows. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And then maybe over time, you can slowly get better and grow yourself. Like now, at the moment, this is nothing. This is just nonsense. It's not good. There's no real fucking value to it. So you just have to leave it and let it be. And then maybe, if I can consistently do it for a couple of weeks, then I can think, right, what could I do better? Do you know what I mean? Could I have a segment of the episode? Could I have, more structure? Could I go to video? And if I go to video, do I do the same sort of shit that I'm doing now, where it's not really anything? And then slowly build it up. So there's a function to it, or a value to it. But with me, how I work is, if I set all that up too soon, and I say, right, it wants to be about this, and I want to look like that, and blah, 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 and it needs to be this good and this professional, then that just sets up in my head to the point that I don't do it. It feels like, I don't know, like it's too much pressure for it to be perfect. So then, because I'm thinking about how perfect it needs to be, no time is right. It's never right. It's never good enough. So then I don't do it. Then I don't record it. And I don't film or edit it. Whereas actually doing it like this is probably the better way to do it. Well, I think I'm going to go up another hill and downhill because I'm not finished talking, which is okay. I'm not going to pass the house though, in case she's looking out the window. Yeah, so although this is shit, again, like the last episode, it's something, right? It's something more than nothing. What was I going to call this? I can't even remember what I was going to fucking call it now. Excuse me, spitting. But anyway, I guess moving forward, like at the moment, what I'm doing is I'm literally just pressing record and just going with it. Whereas in the future, it needs to be, right, is there like a general gist or idea that I'm trying to get through, like a point I'm trying to get across, and that can't be too restrictive. Oh bless. Oh fuck. There's a. I've got to take a photo of that. There's a mattress on the street that says "You said you loved me." How sad is that? Oh my god, it's heartbreaking. I took a photo. So do me a favour. Go to my Insta and have a look at the pictures, and you'll see the mattress. It's I wonder what the backstory to that is. But what was I saying? Yeah. So going forward, like I don't know how far into the future, there needs to be some sort of structure, but it can't be too much too soon that it puts me off doing it. It would be better that I just go live and start talking. I guess this is just a process of talking about doing it. But rather than thinking about doing it, I'm talking about doing it. And recording talking about doing it. And that's better. And that's better than just sat there. A lot of these houses look fucking... Some of these houses up these streets look derelict. I don't know. That just looks like a fucking... Like a tip. Like a landfill. Fucking hell. Look at all those bags. Wow. They must be renovating that house. At least I hope that's what they're fucking doing. But anyway, yeah, so if you're listening to this, go and check out my Instagram and you'll see the picture of the mattress that says, "You said you love me." And it's got, I think it's got like a sad face, smiley face thing. Emoji, is that what they call them, the kids? That's fucking mental. And let me know, comment on it and let me know what you think that's about. What's the backstory? Was it like a modern art piece? Like maybe Banksy started doing, he's not just doing spray painting. He's now doing, I don't know, what would you even call that? It's not a statue, is it? What's the fucking word? Oh, I can't think. Fucking brain fart. But anyway, some sort of fucking sculpture. There you go. Sculpture. Could you call it a sculpture if someone's just spray painted a message on a mattress? It's as if Tracy Emin, or Poundland version of Tracy Emin and Poundland version of Banksy got together and created that. But it probably isn't that. It's probably some guy or girl who's had their heart broken. And the person that broke their heart probably lives across the street. So they've got an old mattress and spray painted it and just planted it there. Anyway, let me know in the comments of that picture what you think that's about. It's fucking mad. Right, we're almost done. So we're going to get to the end of this street and turn right towards my house. Then I'm going to say goodbye. And at least I will have recorded an episode for today. Happy fucking days. Mustn't grumble. It's better than nothing. I tell you what, it's better than nothing. Because I'm not feeling it at all. Procrastination's kicking my ass. So the fact that I actually did that today, honestly, that's it, small victories. That's what we're calling today's episode, small victories. I also need to figure out how to promote these episodes on somewhere like Instagram. How do you do that from Spotify? I don't know how to do that. I might have to YouTube that or Google it. If anyone knows how to do that for free, let me know. And that would be very helpful. That way I could promote a new episode. Can't do clips really because it's audio. If it was video, I could cut it down, but that seems like a lot of work at the moment. Let's just get a couple of weeks under my belt of doing these and uploading them on the daily, and then we'll think about upping the game a little bit. But let's one fucking step at a time, Lyndon. One hurdle at a time. You're trying to run before you can walk, young man. I'm the only person that calls myself young man. No one else calling me young man at 44. No sorry, Bob. Yeah, there's a fridge freezer in someone's front garden there. Still doesn't beat the mattress. There's no message on it. The front door, the top front door's missing. The bottom front door's still there. So it's probably cold enough to leave your food outside, to be honest. Saving electricity. Just keep your perishables outside in a fridge in your front garden. Right, anyway, this is me. So I hope you're having a good day. Listen to this, and yeah, I'll speak to you soon, I guess.